Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait! Before you shoot, I'm entitled to some last words. No, not to plead my innocence. Let me die with truth on my lips. I did skip 4 days of school in the last 2 weeks. I did neglect my assignments and was inattentive to the point of rudeness in class. I did absolutely refuse to present my photo essay to my peers. I am guilty of all of these crimes and others too numerous to mention. And I embrace my death. Or I would if my hands weren't tied behind my back. And I accept my death. Aim for my heart, the source of all my crimes. Bang! To the left. Bang! Higher. Bang! Just right. So, what do you think, Miss Pascal? You didn't like it? Angry, you're furious? Just nod if I'm getting close. You know, Miss Pascal, I don't blame you for being mad. I don't even blame you for not talking to me. Given the chance, I wouldn't talk to me either. I wanted to show my photo essay to my class, really, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Look, when I started this, my theme was fear of the future. Remember that? Terrific idea, you said. That was when you used to talk to me. But something happened and it just became personal. Very personal. Too personal. I don't know. But it wasn't just a school project anymore. It was my life. Oh, I know what you're going to say. All art is personal. Look, maybe you'll understand it if I show it again. It'll only take a few minutes. It's already set up. So, you're not impressed? I can tell you are definitely not impressed. Well, what did you expect? Birth of a nation? You didn't understand it. Maybe if I explained... No, I wouldn't know how. Anyways, art is its own explanation. Narration. How about narration? Even those silent flicks that you're so crazy about have those little cards to move the plot along. Meanwhile, back at the ranch and all that. If it works for them, it might work for me, right? Of course. Let me show it to you again. Please, I really want you to understand this. It's important to me. This is my family. I wanted a very posed-looking photo. None of us are all that into Candid. And this is my dining room table. It's important because it all started there at dinner one night.
Oh, you already called them. Sorry, I didn't call them. Dad, TJ, dinner! Dad, TJ!
Don't scream, Nikki. I told you that.
Sorry.
Where's TJ? Nikki, where's TJ?
I don't know.
Damn.
Please, do we have to?
TJ! TJ!
I'll be right there.
TJ!
In a minute.
Now!
I'm in a dark room.
I said now, TJ, and I mean now.
Damn it. Those pictures are going to be ruined.
You know what time we eat.
Plan ahead. How many times have I told you?
Pass the roll.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. You need to plan
Can we
ahead.
eat before this
Can't
meal
I
is-
finish a sentence?
Don't start.
You
Tom.
did it again.
Don't start, please. Not
Okay.
today.
Forget it. Grace. Bless our Lord this food to our use and us to thy loving service. Amen. Pass the meat.
Amen.
drop dead.
Nice. Very nice dinner conversation.
Shut up, you two, and eat.
Elbows.
Jeez.
Don't play, please. Don't play with your food.
I'm not playing. I'm mashing the lump.
Eat.
I am eating.
Close your mouth, please. Close your mouth when you chew.
Gross.
I can't, I got a cold. If I chew with my mouth closed, how am I supposed to breathe?
Gross. Well, you've done it again. You've ruined another dinner. My appetite is gone.
For God's sake.
Don't start, TJ. Don't even start. Do you hear the way he talks to me?
Yes, I hear it. TJ, close your mouth.
Ugh, he's doing it again. I'm going to be sick. Ugh, that's it. Do something, for God's sake. Do something with these children.
For God's sake, Rose.
Ugh, I'm going to throw up.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Can't we ever...
May I be excused?
No, you may not be excused.
You little
Everyone is excused. Everyone. Leave the table now.
Rose.
This meal is over. I said leave the table and I need it. Go.
Go.
You too, Tom. You too. You're excused.
I call that picture the Last Supper. I call it that because after dinner, my sister went to her room, my father to his study, I went to the dark room, and my mother wrote a note, put it on the refrigerator door, and left the house. And the note, it was short and to the point. I'm sorry, but it's just too much. Goodbye. And quick thinking, too. Not many budding photographers would have had the foresight to get a picture of the note. I don't even really know why I took the picture. I guess I thought after Mom drove around a little bit, blew off some steam, she'd start to feel guilty about all of it. Sneak back in, throw away the note, and pretend that nothing happened. That's usually the way things go around our house. But Mom didn't come home that night. She didn't come home the next day or the next. By the third day, I was a nervous wreck. I started acting like a total jerk. At least, that's what Rico said. Ah! Gotcha!
You know, TJ, you're a total jerk. Really, you almost gave me a heart attack.
It's your own fault. You wouldn't let me take your picture before the SAT. So, I needed it for my new series, Fear of the Future. You should have seen yourself. There you were, jaws clenched, eyes rolling in the back of your head. Number 2 pencils clutched tightly in your sweaty palms, preparing for the most frightening event in the life of a post-pubescent. The Scholastic Aptitude Test.
I repeat, you are a total jerk.
Why? Because I scared you?
No, because you're the first student in the history of the SATs to be kicked out of our school.
Could you believe the nerve of that jerk? TJ Koffler, put away that camera immediately. We were about to begin the exam. But Mr. Rollins, I'm not bothering anybody. Just trying to record this moment for posterity. Enough! Be seated or be gone! I gotta give it to him. That guy has some flair, but I can't believe he was trying to separate me from my camera. I mean, what was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to get rid of the camera and take the test, jerk.
Hold it. Sorry, I couldn't resist that earnest and disdainful look.
Oh, God.
No, really, I think I'll call it sincerity walking hand in hand with disgust.
Let me tell you something, TJ.
Tell me, friend of my misspent youth. Speak unto me. How have I offended thee?
Listen, TJ, a lot depends on taking that test. College, your whole future. And you just blew it off.
Alas, poor TJ.
Come on! What's going on with you? Seriously.
Seriously? Well, I wanted to take the test, but it just seemed like a perfect waste of a totally amazing Saturday afternoon. I mean, who wants to spend their day cramped up in some damp, dark, dusty old classroom when you could be outside frolicking in nature, communing
You
with...
know, I really hate when you get like this.
Don't, Rico. Don't hate me. I need you to not hate me. Thanks. I'll call it friend.
Ah, TJ, you're such a...
Total jerk. See, Miss Pascal, I told you he thinks I'm a jerk. I should have told him about Mom's leaving, but, you know, he's really understanding. When we were squirts, he dared me to jump off the high dive at the pool. So, I climbed up the ladder, knees knocking together, lunch rushing towards the nearest exit. I look down, and I see it is at least 6,000 feet below me. And I know that I cannot jump. Even at the age of 9, I knew that humiliation was preferable to death. So, I climbed down the ladder to the hoots and catcalls of the kids who assembled to see me commit suicide. I get down on the ground. Rico comes over to me, shakes my hand and says, "That was great. Anyone can jump off a high dive, but you have to be really brave to climb down a ladder backwards." All of the kids are very impressed with me. Start shaking my hand, patting me on the back. I even start believing it. I even start bragging about it. Worse, I even start bragging to Rico about it. "Boy, I can't believe I had the nerve to climb down that ladder backwards," I say. Rico, totally disgusted with me, says, "You jerk, have you ever heard of someone climbing down a ladder forwards?" I guess you had to be there to get it. I know I should have told Rico, but I didn't want to talk about it. I was afraid that talking about it would make it real. And reality was something that none of us were ready to deal with.
Yo, TJ, dinner.
Smile, Dad. Great shot. I'll have it blown up to a poster.
Very funny. I'm not much of a cook.
It's okay.
Grace. Bless, O Lord, this food to our use and us to thy loving service. Amen.
Where's the brat?
She's spending the night at Lisa's.
Good.
TJ.
Dad? Dad, what are we going to do?
Do.
About Mom? I mean, what if she's
She's
sick?
fine.
How do you know?
TJ, please.
How do you know she's
I
fine?
spoke with her.
What?
I spoke with her this afternoon.
Where?
She called me at the office.
Well, how is she? When is she
I told you she's fine.
When is she coming home?
TJ,
When is she coming
I
home?
don't know.
Didn't you ask?
No.
When is she coming home?
She said she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
That's what she said.
You weren't going to tell me. You weren't going to tell me she called.
No, I wasn't.
Why? Why, Dad?
Because you've been through enough. Because I didn't want to make it any harder on you.
Not knowing is harder.
Are you sure about that, TJ?
Yes, I'm sure. For me, it is.
Finish your dinner.
I'm not... May I be excused?
Yes, you're excused.
Miss Pascal, I can handle Dad's anger, really. Most of the time, I can even handle his disapproval. I know I'm not the kind of son he would have wanted, but there's not much either of us can do about it. But I noticed something that day that I was totally unprepared to deal with. My father was afraid. Of course, when other people are afraid, they tremble and whimper. But no, not my dad. He just got very, very busy. He cooked, he cleaned, he did the laundry. Nothing was too much for Super Dad. Unfortunately, Dad had absolutely no gift for the domestic arts. The house looked like the aftermath of a nuclear holocaust. The laundry came out of the washing machine, mangled beyond repair. And the meals? Well, I knew he'd hit rock bottom the day he served us cinnamon Pop-Tarts and SpaghettiOs for breakfast. So, that was the day we decided to reapportion the household duties. Dad would hang in there with the cleaning. I'd take care of the laundry. And my bratty little sister, smile, Nikki, she'd prepare the meals. God help us.
Dinner's almost ready, Daddy. Look at TJ. He's hiding behind the couch.
TJ, what do you think you're doing?
I'm just looking for my Boy Scout handbook. I think I dropped it back here. It has a whole chapter on food poisoning.
TJ, your sister's been working on this meal all day. I don't want you to spoil it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Here it is. Well, what do you think?
It's wonderful, honey.
It smells interesting. It smells interesting. You didn't even let me finish it. What is it?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Of course it is. Of course it is. What else would it be?
Well, I knew it was Dad's favorite, and
Nikki, if this is a turkey, then where are the legs and the wings? I'm just asking because I'm interested.
Well, it's not a real turkey.
Oh, I see. So it's a fake turkey.
TJ?
I'm just asking.
It's a turkey roll. They take all the meat off the bones and mash it together into a roll.
You make it sound so appetizing.
That's just...
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you sitting in Mom's place?
Well, she's not here, and I'm...
Move now, Nikki.
Daddy, tell her to stop hitting on me.
Either you move or I'll move you. Now go.
TJ, just sit down and eat.
All right, you asked for it.
Daddy, tell her to leave me alone.
TJ, I'm telling you.
No, don't tell me anything. I'll tell you, I'll tell both of you. Don't cut Mom out of our lives. She's coming back, and when she does, I want everybody sitting in their right seats. I want everything to be the way it was.
TJ, it's never going to be the same. Even if your mom does come back, don't you know that?
Don't say that, Dad, don't.
You're just acting like a big baby. Mom left because she doesn't love us anymore.
No, honey, that's...
Didn't you read that note? We're too much for her. So stop it. Stop it, TJ. Stop acting like a big baby.
Shut up.
She's never coming back, is she, Daddy?
Don't know, honey. I really don't know. Come on.
Call that picture Mom's place. Those two words kept running through my mind. My mom has this coffee mug. We always used to tease her about it because it's so unlike her to get one of those cups with a corny saying on it. It said, "A woman's place is wherever she wants to be." I guess she was trying to tell us something. See, my family doesn't really know how to talk. So we slam silverware, we buy coffee mugs, we take pictures. But I decided to rise above this long tradition of non-communication. So I started a list of potential people I could talk to. Number 1, my father. Forget it. He's an even bigger mess than I am. 2, my sister. D-Lead. The little brat could not be trusted. 3, Rico. I wanted to talk to Rico, but you see, he has one of those Leave It to Beaver families, you know, with Ward and June and Wally and the Beaver, who come together to discuss heart-rendering topics like putting the dirty laundry in the laundry bin. I guess next to them, I thought my family would look like something out of Creature Feature, and, well, I guess I was ashamed. Number 4. Now, I know you'll get a huge yuck out of this, Miss Pascal, but I even considered talking to you. That was when you, at least occasionally, used to talk to me. So that put me at number 5. My girlfriend, Karen. Not only was she intelligent and beautiful, she was madly in love with me. I knew she'd be understanding. She went through something like this a couple years ago with her parents. Tarzan, you Jane.
That's not fair. You always get to be Tarzan.
That because me equipped for job. After all, me wear the loincloth in this family.
Okay, you win. Tarzan, the white hunters in search of rubies and emeralds have desecrated the Nunavut tribe's sacred burial place. The Nunavut's trying to protect their land are being gunned down by the thousands. Save them! Save them, Tarzan, from this dastardly encroachment by an unfeeling and greed-driven world!
Tarzan save, me call, elephant friends. Good heavens, pip pip cheerio. I believe I'm about to get beat just for war. One moment. Hey. Thank you.
Thanks, Great White Ape. You saved us all from encroachment by an unfeeling and greed-driven world. You want to stay here and party with the Nunavus?
Thanks, Chief. Would love to, but Tarzan must return to his Jane.
Tarzan!
Jane!
You're so sick.
Thanks, you're not so bad yourself.
So, what are we going to do tonight?
I have a great idea. Stupendous, in fact.
What is it?
It's you and me.
Yeah?
Sit down like this
Come
and
on.
have a nice long talk.
Talk.
Yeah, you know, talk, as in you say something and then I say something.
As in heavy rap? Discuss, communicate?
You got it.
Forget it. Look, TJ, I don't want to talk. Not like that. Talking leads to thinking, and too much thinking just gets you bummed out.
Come on, be serious.
I am being serious. I mean, what do you want to talk about? Current events? There's a cheerful subject. War, famine, plagues, little poster kids with big eyes and bloated bellies starving in Africa, South American
My
colony.
family.
No, TJ, don't start. I've had enough family traumas to last me a lifetime. Scratch a family, any family, and you get an open, festering, pus-filled, maggot-ridden wound with young.
This is no joke. There's something going on.
Oh my God! TJ, I'm having a Big Mac attack! Everywhere I look, there are hamburgers, thousands of hamburgers calling to me. McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, come on, TJ.
I need to talk about my
I
family.
need a hamburger now.
Karen, listen, will you? There's something going on with my life. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to act. Karen, for God's sake!
Tarzan, Jane wants Big Mac. Jane wants milkshakes. Tarzan, Jane wants hot, greasy
My
fries.
mother left us.
Don't, TJ, please, I don't want to hear this.
One night after dinner, she just walked out. I'm sorry, but it's just too much. What was too much? Why couldn't she talk to us? I miss you so much. I don't know what to do.
Play. And the haters gonna hate.
Say
I'm
cheese.
just gonna shake it off.
So, Karen wasn't the best choice, but she takes a great picture, doesn't she? You know, Miss Pascal, I've heard you say it over and over again. All art is communication. Well, if that's true, then I'm sorry to inform you that there is no art. It's just a game that people play who don't want to deal. In real life, people don't care about your problems. In real life, people either haven't gone through it so they don't understand, or they have so they don't want to talk about it. In real life, you're too proud to talk to your best friend and too afraid to talk to your father. In real life, you don't talk at all. You slam silverware, you buy coffee mugs, you write notes, you take pictures, you cook, you clean, you sing, you dance. You do whatever you can so that other people don't talk. In real life, your favorite teacher refuses to speak to you. In real life, you're alone. Mom, we've missed you so much. We've been so worried.
Didn't think anybody would be home.
I didn't go to school today.
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine. Now?
I needed to grab a couple things. Clothes.
You're not staying?
I came now because I didn't want to see any of you yet.
But Mom!
Don't, TJ. Please don't make this hard on me.
Mom, look, we're sorry. Whatever we did, we're sorry. We'll all be better. Even Dad. He hasn't been... Mom, why'd you leave?
I won't be long.
Mom, why'd you leave?
I don't know why. I don't. Not yet. All I know is I can't be here.
Mom!
Stop it, TJ! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Call that picture Mom's Back. Get it? Mom's back. Mom's back. Of course, Mom's not really back. I don't think my mom's ever coming home. I don't think things will ever be the same. Not anymore, I don't. But maybe that's not so bad. Maybe things were never that good for any of us. I don't know. I get so confused when I try to think of it all. But one thing is certain to me now. My mom loves me. I don't know what she's going through. She's at least as hurt and confused as I am, but I know she loves me. And if she can't come to me, then I'll have to go to her. And we'll talk, we will. It's not easy breaking a habit, and we all got into the habit of not talking, but I'm willing to try. I'm even going to try with you, Miss Pascal. Not this very minute, God forbid. I don't expect miracles. But I'll be in your office first thing tomorrow morning, and I'd like to hear what you have to say about all this. Not just my photo essay. I know it's not the best thing I've done, but it isn't the worst either. And I did learn something, which of course is no surprise to you, Miss Pascal. If I've heard you say it once, I've heard you say it 1,000,000 times. All art is enlightening. But does it have to be so painful?